Hello and welcome to my channel, Panda Crafts. In this quick tutorial, I'm going to show you how I made this beer bouquet using some coffee filters and a 6-pack of beer. So if you're looking for a last-minute gift idea for your significant other, then just keep watching. So the essentials you will be needing for this gift are a 6-pack of beer, and this video is not sponsored. I actually know nothing about beer. I just chose the 6-pack because it had a heart on it, and my husband likes trying out new beer, so hopefully he likes it. And then you're going to need some food coloring. I chose red and yellow because that's really all I had in my cupboard, and some coffee filters. So the first thing I did was just go ahead and dye my filters, and I do recommend using gloves if you don't want to get your hands temporarily stained with the dye. And so yeah, I think I ended up using 15 total. So some beers would have 2 petals and then others would have 3, but this part is completely up to you. And then I just left the filters in for a couple of minutes, and my red dye actually turned my coffee filters pink, and I think it's because I either didn't leave them in long enough or I did not use enough red food coloring to water ratio. So keep that in mind if you're wanting to make red flower petals. So after my filters had been soaking for a couple of minutes, I just wrung them out and then placed them on this baking sheet. And I went ahead and layered the yellow and pink filters on top of each other. And I really liked the effect it gave after they were dried. But if you do not want the colors to bleed onto each other, then you're going to go ahead and just use 2 different baking sheets. And then I just dried these in my oven for a few minutes on 200. And if you're not comfortable with doing this, then you could just wait or use a blow dryer. The next thing I did was just trace the bottom of the 6-pack on a piece of scrapbooking paper and then cut it out. And it's going to be the same size as the sides. And you could wrap the entire 6-pack. However, I wanted my husband to be able to see the design on the back, so I just went ahead and did one side. So then I just went ahead and wrote in the message, "Beer My Valentine," on the scrapbooking paper, and then I went ahead and glued that down. And of course, you could always customize this message to anything you want and use this for a gift other than Valentine's Day, like an anniversary or a birthday gift. Here I am just cutting up some green tissue paper for the stems of the beers. Now, if you don't have this color tissue paper, you could always dye some coffee filters green if you have green food coloring, or you can just use a green piece of paper. So next, I just take the beer and roll it diagonally in the tissue paper until I have this kind of cone shape. Once my coffee filters were dried, I just took 2 or 3 at a time and I just folded in half and then fold in half again to make a triangle, and then cut a small triangle off at the bottom. And then I just went ahead and unfolded and then placed them over the top of the beer. Once I had all of my coffee filters cut out and placed over the beers, I went ahead and just took one hand and scrunched them together to make a kind of flower shape, and then I went ahead and used a pipe cleaner to twist around and secure around the top of the beer. Now, if you don't have pipe cleaners, you could also use string or ribbon. It will just take a little bit more time. So I really liked how the 2 colors kind of blended together. I think it made the coffee filters look more realistic and more like flowers, in my opinion. And I think they kind of turned out looking like peonies, if that's how you say the name of the flower. I always have a hard time saying that. So yeah, I just go ahead and twist and secure to the neck of the bottle. And for the finishing touch of the bouquet, I just went ahead and added these cute little butterflies that I purchased from the Dollar Tree. And I thought they were the perfect colors for this bouquet, and they matched the flowers perfectly. And these little butterflies are so delicate, and they're actually made out of feathers. So I thought that was really cool. And that's it for this last minute and inexpensive gift idea. And I hope this video has helped you out if you were still scrambling to find something for your Valentine. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel and you'd like to see more of my videos in the future, please go ahead and click the subscribe button at the end of this video. And I hope you all have a wonderful Valentine's Day. Bye!